Hello, Claire, darling. How are you?
I'm absolutely fabulous, thank you.
Of course you are. You are amazing. You're fabulous. So, look, and as I said this morning in my weekly check-in feedback to you, I'm just so grateful to have you on my program because you're so encouraging and you listen and you absorb things and you just do what you're told.
Mm,
It's
mm.
awesome. So, really great. You're really grateful to have you here, Claire. It's
I'm
awesome.
very grateful I found you.
Funny, eh? Funny how everything
Yeah,
just aligns and the universe kind of goes, boom, put you two together and look what happens. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
so true. So Claire, tell me, when we did have that first conversation, where were you at? Because I know you were like, I'm sick of this. I'm frustrated. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Well, was rock bottom was by the time this had happened because um I'd been to this wedding and I'd seen the wedding photographs afterwards and I thought, oh my goodness, look at me. Look at me. I was so ashamed of the way I looked, to be honest. And I knew that what I looked like on the outside was how I felt on the inside as well. So I was very unhappy. And I'd been struggling for years at that point to try and get my weight to come off and stay off. And I'd done everything that you can think of, all the usual Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig's and blooming OptiSlims and all the rest of them. And it just wasn't working because it just wasn't right for where I was at this point in my life. And I didn't know that really until you and I talked. And I got to learn about this process and why I was struggling. And it was such an eye opener.
It's amazing, right? And we've had
Yeah,
this conversation before because no one gives you a manual.
no,
Educates women on all this. This is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. So be prepared. There's none of that. So I love to educate, my beautiful clients such as yourself on these are the facts. This is what's happening to your physiology.
mm.
So tell me how that's made things so much clearer for you.
Well, in accepting the changes and the process, because you've educated me on we're doing this because of, and this is why, it makes it far easier for you to go, oh, that's why I need to do that. And so the process has been far easier to follow because I've had the backup of the education from you as to why I'm doing it. And because I was in that such a bad place, I think, to be honest, Chris, if you'd have told me to go and stand on my head in the corner for half an hour every day and it was going to make me feel better, I would have done. So I was ready to receive all that information as well. That's the
Yeah.
other thing.
Yep.
My mindset was there.
Yep.
But having the education kept the process going and didn't stop. And it still doesn't stop the process because you're still educating me and I'm still following the process and I'm still enjoying the process. So, yeah.
That's that's actually really good to hear that you're enjoying the process because we've got to enjoy it.
Mm,
And Claire, when you came into the program and you were having all these hot flushes and just fed up with the weight and just the way you felt about yourself. And I think at the end of the day, sure, we want a physical transformation, but we want an identity transformation as well because
mm,
we want to be happy within ourselves, because it improves our relationships and our quality of life.
yeah.
And I've seen you transform. You've gone through some family stuff and stuff back home, and you know um, how you've dealt with everything is quite amazing.
Far better than I would have done by a long way. Far
Exactly,
better. Yeah.
exactly. So you had a few challenges also with your back, etc.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we tailor made programs that suited your back, and
Yeah.
it's worked, right?
Yeah, it does. I've got a lot stronger as well. So the idea with that was to try and get my core better to support my back. So, but there's always that journey you've got to go on that, you have to put a little bit of risk in there when you've had back surgery, but you've got to do it. And then, like you're saying, in believing what you've given me to do, I just followed it and we slowly increased it. And yeah, it's all been fine. I've not had any problems. I was very scared. when we started out.
You were.
But
You were
um,
really apprehensive, and that's
yeah,
understandable coming from where you've come from, but you just trusted the process.
I did. I did 100%. And I still trust the process because I've seen what it does.
So
That's
what's
why I
it done
trust
for you?
everything.
So tell me what's it done for you so far?
Empowered me
Wow.
is the best word I can use. I am now in control of everything that I'm doing. It's as simple as that. I'm empowered. I like my food. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm eating. I know I can control my alcohol intake, no problem now, because I understand why. I do my exercises, I do my training, and I do my cardio because I know why I need to do it. So it's easy to do. It's easy to follow, and I enjoy it.
Isn't that
So,
interesting? It's like you haven't even talked about motivation because a lot of women struggle with motivation.
mm,
But when you understand a process and you have a process to follow and you have accountability, um, like motivation is like right at the end of it. You are motivated because of the results that you've got and because you feel empowered.
mm, I definitely feel empowered. But it is good that I've still got somebody I need to um reply to every week and say, look, this is what I've done this week or haven't done this week. So that is good as well. That accountability, like you say, just going back to somebody, yourself or it was Emma,
Yep,
each week. Yeah.
yep, 100%. So far, we've lost 9 kgs.
Yeah, absolutely. A good solid 9 kgs. We're just starting to go a bit further now.
That's exactly right. And this is over 5, nearly 6 months. Is that right?
Yeah, it's not, I've not had my 6 months yet.
Wow.
So,
See, that is just amazing. And it just comes down to consistency,
mhm,
commitment, discipline, and accountability. And believing yourself that you can do this and believing the process, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I trusted it. I believed in it. I got on with it. And the results came. It was amazing. They just came.
Claire, and I'm really, really proud of the results that you've got so far. And I know I know where we're going next, which is really exciting. But also, and this is what I hear a lot is, oh my God, I'm too busy. I've got so much going on, and we all have this stress in our life. We all
Yeah.
have a busy life, especially when you're an ambitious woman, you've got a career, you've got a business, you've got a family, but no one puts themselves first.
Mm.
It's like that oxygen mask coming down,
Yeah.
and the flight attendant saying, put your own oxygen mask on first, then you can help everyone else.
Yeah.
You've got to put yourself first.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm fortunate because I haven't got I'm busy with my business and all the rest of it, but I've got a really supportive husband, but I haven't got children, so I haven't got to run around after littlies or do school runs or anything like that. I look after other people's and do a little bit of school things that way, but nothing compared to what the ladies that have got children have, them families, big families too. So
Yep.
I
Yep.
was all kudos to those ladies, 100%.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. Especially Melanie, who's got 14.
Yes, that lady's like, woo, she's the
She's more than a medal. She's amazing.
absolutely.
So Claire, a final thought or message to anybody who is sitting on the fence or not really sure about, investing in someone they don't even know.
Yeah,
What would you say to them?
please do it. You'll never ever regret it. It'll be the best money you've ever spent. You must invest in yourself and do it. It's the best thing I ever did. And I just want anybody to feel the way I do now. I would love them to feel the way I do now. So no, get off the fence.
And be empowered.
Yeah, be empowered. It's a great feeling. It really is.
Well, thank you, Claire. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for
You're
being
very
here
welcome.
and looking forward to the next part of our journey.
Yeah. Yep. Move on to the next 6 months and see what's going to happen. Hey, it's like
Exactly.
watch this space.
Watch the space.
Yeah,
Thank you so much, Claire.
you're welcome, darling.
See ya.